What's known about this operation, Paul?
Yeah, Clona, well, Operation Brookweed, as it's called, has been in operation now since 2019. It's led by members of the Anti-Bribery and Corruption Unit, and it came about when concerns were raised by the FAI, by UEFA, around suspicion of match fixing in the League of Ireland. Now, earlier this morning, Gardaí carried out a number of raids in Dublin, Cork and in Limerick. 10 men, including current and former players in the league, were arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to defraud. Now, as I said, this is a major investigation over the last 3 years. Detectives carrying out some painstaking work, focusing on a number of areas, including betting practices and patterns in a number of matches, also focusing on what was happening on the pitch, looking back at games to see whether perhaps deliberate fouls, players being sent off which swung the match one way or the other, and also unusual results or payouts. Now, the 10 men who are aged in their 20s to their 60s are being held at separate Garda stations here in Dublin and in the south of the country, and can be held for up to 24 hours. Today, the Garda leading this investigation, Detective Superintendent Katharina Gunn, describing match fixing and corruption as a threat to all sports at all levels, saying it undermines public confidence in the fairness of sport. She also went on to say that it can allow organised crime to infiltrate sport in order to use it to make illicit gains or to launder the proceeds of crime. Now, the FAI, for its part, also issuing a very brief statement today, saying that it, in conjunction with UEFA, remain committed to a zero-tolerance policy on match fixing, and as it's now a legal matter, it won't be making any further comment at this stage. The Gardaí are urging anyone with any information in relation to alleged match fixing or corruption in sport to get in touch. It has a dedicated confidential phone line. That number is 1800 40 60 80, or you can contact any Garda station.